Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new episode of Super Seducer. So sadly, this is the final episode of the first game, but as y'all can see on the main menu, it's a Super Seducer 2, and I did install that already a couple hours ago, so after we finish this one, I'll be making sure to put out videos of Super Seducer 2 right away. But first, let's get into the last episode of the first game, and that one will be First Date Kate. So if y'all remember, a couple episodes back, we actually approached this beautiful girl on the directed day game chapter on chapter 7, and now we're actually taking her out now. So let's go see what this one's about. So the briefing says you did really well to get her on a date, but there's still a lot of things to do. Can you charm her enough this evening to take things physical? Ooh, goal is the kiss. So let's go see that, guys. First date kiss. First date Kate. Choose bar location. Choose date's location. Bar 8 p.m, coffee 2 p.m, club with friends, hiking. I'm gonna choose bar.
Ideally, we want nighttime plus drinks, right? To make sure the date goes as well as possible. So the bar is
So
the best
excited,
option.
man. I don't know why. Ooh, high heels and that. Richard La Ruina in the house. Oh. Hey.
Hey. Good to see you too.
What the fuck are we doing? What the fuck? How should you sit? Side by side.
Come take a seat over here.
Thank you.
That was right?
Perfect.
Yeah.
So many people sit opposite each other on first dates.
Can't
and
do
it
that.
gets really awkward because
Yeah. Then you're like looking at the ground, like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, my dick's right here, like, suck on it. Like, what?
Uncomfortable. And the worst thing, you can't touch her up.
I'm moving
so
mad, guys.
It's much better to sit side by side. So how have you been the past few days? What have you been doing?
Actually, quite a lot. I went to the gym as usual, and then did some work, but it's boring, right?
Yeah.
And last night I watched a movie.
Okay, what movie?
It was Seven with Brad Pitt, a nice one.
Yeah, it's good,
Oh,
right?
Brad
It's
Pitt
kind
and
of, psychological serial killer, scary.
Oh, so you've seen it?
Yeah, I like
it is
it.
very scary. I liked it very much. I think it's very smart.
But it's a strange film for a girl. It's not like Sex in
Is
the
it?
City or like Finding Nemo or something. It's quite a tough film, right?
Yeah, it is. But I like tough films.
So you
Because
watch horror movies and things like that?
Yeah, I do. I do quite often. I think they make you think, and it's interesting.
But not. What if there's loads of blood and people dying? You can watch it, or you kind of cover your eyes and stuff.
Not like that. I wouldn't watch The Saw or something like that because it's stupid, I think. But this one is very smart. You should know if you watched it.
Yeah, it is very smart. You're always thinking about, how they can catch him and stuff. So
Yeah,
it's quite
exactly.
cool.
Exactly.
All right. What else have you got going on?
Actually, I'm moving house at the moment, and it's
Alright.
very, very difficult and annoying because there are all those boxes I have to move and all my
You have
stuff.
to pack things
Yeah,
up.
pack
and-
up and then transport
Yeah, but moving's
it
the
all.
worst.
Oh, it's so
Like, the
difficult.
process of it.
It's a stressful thing to do to move house.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Alright, so we can offer to come and help her. We could sympathize. Use that as a reason to check her muscles. Yeah.
I think the main thing you're going to need is some muscles. So let me check your biceps. Show me what you've got here. Flex it. Come on. See that Arnie move? It's kind of like a P, isn't it? Not much there.
No, it isn't. I'm strong.
Maybe. I remember I worked actually for a few days when I was a teenager as a
Was that
removal
good?
guy.
Oh.
Carrying all the stuff.
Really? Did you like it?
It was very physical, and actually I did. Yeah, I think it's good for fitness and stuff. So maybe you'll enjoy it, carrying stuff.
Hopefully I will.
Nice one. You didn't.
Yo,
fall for
guys, I'm a
the
seduction
trap, which is
master,
always
man.
offer
I'm a
loads of
seduction
help,
master.
to
I'm gonna be
girls
so
that you
gassed
wanna
if we get
sleep
Super
with.
Seducer
You
at
wanna
the end of this
resist that as
episode.
much as possible. And here you've turned it around and actually used it as a way to get a little bit physical and playful. Well done. I know you're busy now with the house and stuff, but what do you normally do in your free time? Do you do any sports?
Yeah, of course I do sports.
Why, of course.
It's my main hobby, going to the gym actually.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I like it very much.
Good for the mind.
What do you do
I
then?
agree with her.
I do a lot of different
Working out and
things,
exercise.
Actually, the main one is doing weights, usual stuff.
Damn, Joe, she's strong. I can't even do weights
I
yet.
also do 1 hour stretching a week.
Yeah.
It's very, very painful, but very rewarding as well.
Yeah.
Flexibility.
Yeah,
so you
I
want
like
to be able
it.
to do splits or,
Yeah, that's
or
my
kick,
goal.
kick people in their heads.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, so, and also I do Pilates sometimes. Yeah, so it's interesting as well. And what about you? Do you do sports?
Yeah, I've done lots of sports. I used to do boxing, used to play squash. I always try and do something physical, and at the moment I just do normal gym, like weights and things.
I love it. How he always talks about
shakes
squash all the time.
So
I love that.
just go to the gym, and I'm doing things for like endurance, you know, to have good fitness and whatever. And what else do you do apart from physical stuff?
Apart from physical stuff, I like reading. Actually, I read every day, and it's very, very interesting for me.
Oh yeah? What are you reading now, or what's the last book you read?
I've just finished Bulgakov's Master and Margarita, but it wasn't the first time I've ever read it. So.
You read it again? So
yeah, I like it very much.
One of your favorites?
Yeah, one of.
That's nice because it's classic literature, not like, you know, Harry Potter and Da Vinci Code and the girl with the dragon tattoo and all this stuff.
So you like reading as well?
That's how he was about to say my favorite dragons out of Game of Thrones. Shout out if y'all watch Game of Thrones, or used to watch it, I guess.
But I like reading.
Fucking ended it so horribly.
Business,
I guess it was okay ending.
All types of different stuff.
Yeah, that's interesting. I like psychology as well, and biographies of famous
Wasn't
people.
terrible.
That's good.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. And tell me, do you do anything creative, or I don't know, like singing, dancing, playing the violin, whatever?
Actually, I'm absolutely useless at singing.
You can't sing?
Can't do that, and don't like it.
I was going to ask you to sing for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Maybe we'll get you lessons and you can sing for me.
That can be interesting. Maybe one day. And I can't play any musical instruments. Well, no.
Even this xylophone thing or the...
Maybe.
Do you know this triangle? That one, you just...
Can do that, I think, because that's easy. And the creative thing I do is actually painting.
Oh, Da Vinci and that. Hey, thank you, darling. A, try get to the bottom of how it makes her feel. B, say that she can paint you nude if she wants. Mad. C, say that you don't really get art. I'm gonna just say A. I was gonna do B, but I guess we'll do another crazy answer later.
But tell me, like, what does it give you? How do you feel?
Oh, it gives me a lot. In the first place, it helps you to reveal something inside. And in the second place, it helps you to express your emotions. And it's really interesting.
So it's not something, because I'm not a painter, right? So it's not something where, you know, you're sitting here, for example, and you just paint the bar and you're just trying to kind of copy it. It's something where something's coming from inside based on how you feel and who you are.
Yeah, it is, because I like to create something that may not even exist in the real world. So it's basically my imagination. But sometimes I like to paint something that exists, if it's, for example, beautiful scenery or something I really like.
Very nice. So it's not, it's something that serves a purpose, like emotionally for you as well, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
Very cool. I'd love to see some of your paintings one day.
Oh, really? That would be lovely. I would be happy to show you something.
Marvelous. That's exactly what you want to do, because when someone has a passion, you want to dig down in it, get them speaking and telling you about their feelings, and it's definitely the way to go when someone reveals a life passion. So pay attention to that.
Passion's the best.
Let's not leave this sitting here.
YouTube.
Yeah, have a drink.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, that was a loud bang.
So tell me, how about traveling? Do you travel?
Oh yes, I do.
And what do you normally do? Do cities or adventure holidays?
Actually, I like both. I like cities, and I went to many places in Europe. For example, Prague and Berlin and Rome. Rome is amazing. So I like that.
Rome and Prague.
Yeah, of course, Europe is beautiful, and I also went to some exotic places.
As a whole,
like,
Europe is
Lebanon,
insane.
For example.
Lebanon.
Pretty good.
Yeah,
It's not dangerous there.
It was quite scary because I thought it was dangerous, but probably it wasn't at the moment. It was fun because I like to see different things and, you know.
Different cultures and whatever. But Rome is very touristy, right?
Yeah, all these crowds, you're right.
And then Lebanon is probably not very touristy, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, very different.
So you like
can see the contrast.
different kinds of things, not always the same stuff in the same hotel and speaking, you know, places where, because English people are different. Some like to go to for example, Spain every year to the same place,
really?
only speak English, they don't know any Spanish.
That's quite boring.
Yeah, and then some people like just going somewhere super exotic where there are no tourists. I'm more like the second type. I don't like tourists.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If I go somewhere and there are other English people, oh no, you know, I feel like I'm in the wrong place.
Oh, really? So you don't like English people?
When I'm traveling somewhere and you're just surrounded by, you know, people from
Yeah,
your
it means
country,
like he's
don't
gonna
feel
be
I'm
like
traveling.
somewhere
If everything's
foreign,
in
but like
English,
to have the
you
same
don't
people
feel
around.
like
I know what he means.
I like to go somewhere.
You want to meet people that are in the
only
country you're
meet
visiting.
locals, to go to the local place. Like you would have seen it in
I can
Rome.
back that.
You can go to some restaurants where it's all just Americans.
Yeah, just tourists all
Yeah.
around.
Or
No
you can
good.
go to a restaurant if you're lucky and you're like, oh, I'm sitting with Italians, so I must be in the right place, not the tourist
Yeah, maybe you're right,
recommendation.
actually. I should try that.
Yeah. And tell me, what's the I don't know, coolest place you've been or most interesting?
Something that I really liked, yeah?
Yeah.
Recently I went to Cuba and it was amazing.
Oh, Cuba was nice.
I really,
Cuba's
really
nice.
liked it.
I like Cuba. When they're exquisite. Hey, disagree and say that it's not such a cool place. Hey, I like Cuba, man. Fuck you. Be impressed with the fact that you've been to the Caribbean many times. You're talking about the best parts of the trip. Yes, indeed.
Cuba, that's really interesting because it's kind of a strange country, right? It was Americans weren't allowed to go there for so long. They've got this reputation for the politics, but it's not very developed for tourists, right? So it must be quite interesting.
Yeah, it's not, and that's what interesting actually, because it's not easy to get internet even there, you know.
No internet yet.
Yeah, bro.
There is internet, but it's kind of difficult.
It's like 1 pesos an
very
hour,
interesting.
man.
But I like
Completely
having a
different.
break.
1
from
Cuban
the internet,
pesos.
do you?
Oh,
I went there last
liked
year,
it,
bro.
But not all
I
people
like
can
Cuba.
handle it. Can you?
No.
I can handle
yeah,
without
I
Wi-Fi.
I like to
Good.
unplug sometimes, and then you feel how relaxing it is when you're not checking your phone all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I do it sometimes as well, and I really liked it.
But tell me, like, what's the cool stuff about Cuba? What did you really like about it?
Everything. I just liked everything. The nature was amazing. Very beautiful. And the
Trees,
people.
beaches.
Yeah, the main thing was actually the people, because they're very, very friendly and very
Okay.
different. And
Yeah.
it was very peaceful there and safe. And everything
I
was
like Cuba.
wonderful, actually,
I would like to go there again.
People are often the most important thing, yeah? Because if they're rude or if there are too many tourists, then it just can destroy the holiday, right? But
Sure.
you said they're very, very friendly, so you felt
Very.
good there.
Yeah, you're right. I felt very good there.
Very nice.
Excelente. You know, holidays are something that bring out a lot of emotions, you know, just compared to her telling you about, I don't know, her day at work, compared with a recent holiday. So it's an area that you want to explore and you want to find out what she felt during that period so that she can kind of relive it and start feeling good again in that moment.
We're
with
going
you
well
as she
so
tells
far,
you about it.
guys.
Plus, it's keeping the attention on her rather than just cutting her off and talking about something else.
And what about you? Do you like traveling?
Yeah, I do like travel. I don't like it as much as I did because when I was younger, I would go away for months at a time and just go to different countries and, you know, come back home and then 2 weeks later go away again. Now I'm more settled and I like spending time at home, but I would say like every month I like to go somewhere. And I spend a lot of time in Barcelona. I've got a nice place there, it's by the sea. And have it all, you know, nice.
Oh, we're bragging now, eh?
Television and PlayStation and stuff, so it's really cool.
Oh, really? PlayStation, you said?
Yeah,
Is she Xbox type of person?
yeah, kind of.
Oh, really? I think games are just a waste of time. Don't you think so?
Bro, guys, this is not the one for us. This is not the one for us. This is not the one for us. I say we leave here right now, Richard, my man. This is not the girl for us, buddy. Alright, option A, yeah, I know you are right. I'll cut down. Nah, fuck that. A, B, what? I'm sorry. B, what? And I suppose you don't do anything that wastes his time. Super Seducer, that's actually quite intelligent. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. It is quite. I swear, I legit learned more stuff in video games than I did learn in school. Like, fuck school so much. I learned so much more shit in video games than I ever learned in school ever my whole entire life, man. Video games is so good, man. For entertainment,
Well,
also.
look, I kind of get what you mean because
For learning shit in real
some
life.
people might say it's
For real
immature or
life.
something, but it's a little bit different nowadays because older people play, and even in this TV show House of Cards. He's the president, but he plays games. It's quite funny. But
Yeah, sorry.
I won't try and convince you that it does good stuff for your brain and your reflexes and kind of memorizing maps and
Like TV shows are a waste of time,
specifically
in my
for
opinion.
me.
Like some TV shows,
The way
unless
I
they're like
work
documentaries or
in
something.
my business is I need to have just a few big ideas, you know, every now and again. So I'm not sitting there all day doing repetitive stuff. I need to be creative and think of something powerful. And when I'm playing a game, I'm not 100% in there at all. I'm kind of detached and I'm coming up with ideas. So it's something that actually is
Facts.
not, you know, I'm sitting there playing a game.
Also
I'm actually
record some
having
YouTube
these
videos to stream
big
on Twitch,
ideas,
man.
Just like you might if you're
You
in
could
the
do-
bar,
you could do that.
and you think, oh, that's good.
Turn into
you
a
know,
career.
that's good. And something I also do is if I'm playing something that doesn't need audio, you know, where it's not really important, like a racing game or sports, then I listen to audiobooks.
Oh,
And actually, I remember a few years ago I studied
Bro,
Chinese.
she is not like this right
And
now.
I would be able to sit for hours just listening to the Chinese because I was playing the game, so I didn't get bored. Because if you're just listening to language learning, you can't do it for long, right?
yeah,
So
it's
it really
tiring.
helped me, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah, it's not
maybe.
so
You need
bad.
something to cope
And
with
there's
that.
some girl games I'm going to let you try. There's one called Flower where you control, I don't know, growing flowers flying
really?
around and stuff, yeah.
Okay, maybe I would give it a try then.
We shall replay Super
Brilliant.
Seducer.
But do you know why this works? It's because
Oh,
women
it
find
worked!
it very attractive.
Let's get that, guys.
when
We
a
gotta be
guy
passionate about
shows
what
his
we love.
intelligence. All women want a guy that's more intelligent than them, and it's very cool if you can persuade
Yeah,
her
man,
to your point of view.
video games actually give you
anytime
lots
you
of
can do this,
intelligence.
anytime you've got the facts
I
at
agree with
hand or
that.
a strong argument, you can persuade her. It's actually really attractive and sexy. So
Red
do
bombs
it.
on my feet.
And what about you? Do you have any like guilty pleasures? Watch some really dumb TV shows like
Yeah, bro.
reality stuff?
Like documentaries are good, but like some TV
Well,
shows
let
are
me
just so.
think. Definitely
mental
not
draining
TV
and wasting,
shows,
bro.
'cause I never watch TV actually.
Oh,
Never?
never mind. She doesn't.
Never. I don't like it.
You don't have a television.
Only movies.
Ah,
I have
movies.
television, but only
Okay.
for movies and stuff. And I need to tell you that one guilty pleasure I used to have was smoking, actually.
Oh.
But I
Hey,
managed
let's get
to
that, the
give
boy.
up, and
Are you sure you're not going to start again?
no, now
If I had a
now,
cigarette now and say, come on,
no,
smoke.
thank you. No, I gave up.
That's good.
So
Good for her.
That's
no
good.
more. And
Good for her lungs and that.
nothing else, basically. And what
Alright.
about you?
Actually, people are often surprised when I tell them I've never tried a cigarette.
Oh, really?
never
Not
smoked them.
once.
No, I smoked other things, but never.
Other things. I wonder who that
Okay.
is.
Things, right?
Yeah, that's funny.
And in general, no, I think I'm quite nothing too bad. You know, not a crazy alcoholic or addicted to anything
That's
that I
good.
shouldn't be addicted to. So no, it's not too bad. And let me ask something that's a little bit. For me, it's interesting, right? So indulge me here.
go
What
on.
Indulge
are
me
your
here.
bad habits? Like, what are some bad qualities?
Like that. I think I can't really trust people well, so
Well,
sometimes.
you know you can trust me.
No, I
Of course
don't
you
know.
can.
Sometimes I can seem a little bit unfriendly with people I don't know,
Ah.
so maybe that's a bad point.
No, you gotta be sure though. I
Also,
kind of like that. Can never be too
crazy
friendly
about
because
being on time
you don't want to be taken
everywhere,
advantage
so
of.
sometimes I'm panicking when I'm running late.
You don't
and
wanna-
can be really angry or something like
That
that.
might be a problem.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
You're always late.
I'm never late, but I
Don't
arrive.
tell me that.
I arrive like 3 seconds before.
Before.
Always
You're sure
before.
not after.
I'm late if it
I'm
doesn't
both.
matter. But if it matters, like a flight or a train or when people are waiting, I'm not late. But if it doesn't really matter, if we kind of say, oh, around that time, then I wouldn't. And getting to the airport, yeah, not hours before. Hate it. So that might be a problem.
Yeah, that might be a problem actually, because I like to come in advance. Don't know what to do now. I can try it your way, because actually I end up wasting hours just
Well,
sitting there and
If
waiting.
in the future, right, this is our first date, but if in the future we go somewhere,
Okay.
you can just go to the airport like 5 hours before, do whatever you want,
I'll meet you
and
there.
I'll just come, I'll just come later and meet you on the plane.
Okay, that sounds funny.
Alright.
Alright, Richard, I see you try and plan the next interaction I have with Kate. A, yawn, put your arm around her. No, that's so stupid. B, put your hand on her leg. C, palm reading. D, check her pulse. E, use a gypsy fortune teller routine in Tetris. Ear. I guess we'll try E. Damn, she about to finish her drink already.
Tell me, do you believe in fortune tellers and horoscopes telling the future?
Oh,
and all
well,
this stuff?
not really.
Me too. I thought it was complete rubbish.
Yeah.
But yes, but one time I went to the seaside in England, and there was this sign said gypsy fortune teller, come in, and I thought, why not? I'm going to try it.
Really?
She came in. Yeah. I'll tell you what happened. First thing, I came in and she took my hands and she looked at them and said, no, that's not it. And threw my hands down like that. And then she said, with you, I need something different. And she came like this and she touched my ear, looked into my eyes, and she told me that by the
I like
bump
this.
on the back of the ear,
Really?
yeah, she could tell me about my past life.
Oh.
Yeah, do you want to know about my past life?
Okay.
So she said that I was a knight and that I was brave and whatever, told me some details. But she said that I died when I was tarred and feathered. Do you know what that is? When they pour that stuff on you and then feathers and then set you on fire.
Very bad.
So, pretty bad. It's tough to die like that today. But the amazing thing is, even now, and since as long as I remember when I was a child, I hate this smell of tar when they're making the the new rose or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty
So
weird.
I think there's something in it, so maybe I believe it.
Maybe. I don't know about that, but it sounds funny.
This is a classic.
No, I
PUA
swear we
pickup
were
artist
going on the roll
routine
with
from,
getting all right
Baxter,
answers.
and it works, to an extent. But again, it's a routine, so you can prepare all this stuff for when you go out and meet girls. But it's much better to develop your natural conversation and seduction skills, which is why you're here, right? But still, hope you enjoyed it, and you could use it, or you could even use it just for fun, even telling them what it is.
And do you like going out to bars, partying, all that stuff?
Actually, no, I don't really like it because people are just drinking there, and I don't really like to drink.
Like us?
No,
You don't like to drink? Cheers.
no,
Cheers
they
to that.
just cheers. I think they're just drinking a lot, and then they're crazy, dancing everywhere,
You
smoking.
mean like shots and
Yeah, all this.
hard
I don't
drinking.
really like that. Yeah, but sometimes I go with my friends when they make me go, basically.
You like
Yes.
dancing? Can you dance?
I really can dance when I feel like dancing, but it doesn't happen often. That's why I don't go.
So, do I believe you? Yeah. So if I caught you in the club, you wouldn't be dancing on the bar or the table.
No, nothing like that. Never.
You're controlled.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
very, very self-controlled.
But you're single at the moment. You don't
Yes, I
go
am.
to bars to meet men.
Really, I don't think it's a perfect place to meet someone nice.
What do you do then? Internet?
True.
No, internet. I don't believe in that. I think
Okay.
that it's better just to live your life, to work and go to the parks, wherever you go, and then one day you will meet someone when it's time.
That's very romantic. So you believe in fate.
Yeah, I do.
So you're single at the moment, right?
Yes,
You
I
haven't
am.
got secret lovers and husbands all around the world or something.
No.
Okay, and how is it? Because I know some girls, they're never single. They just have relationships, split up into the next one.
Yeah, maybe. I quite like it. I think it's better to be single than with someone,
someone you don't
like or something like that. That's why I really enjoy that. I have a lot of free time to develop my personality and to
Facts.
do something, read and do more work. So I like it.
What's
Bro,
your
it
longest
depends on
relationship?
one of the key things in life.
It was about a
Life
year.
advice I'm giving you all right now.
I once met a girl who said 2 weeks to that question.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's kind of weird. Don't
Amazing,
you think
right?
so?
Yeah, very strange.
What about you?
My longest was my first relationship, 2.5 years.
Oh, that's quite long.
Yeah. But how long have you been single this time?
It's about 3 months now.
3 months. If you don't mind me asking, and you don't have to answer if you don't want to, but why did you break up with your last man?
Oh. Actually, we broke up because he was useless in bed.
Mad. Make a joke about how you just need 3 to 5 minutes. If you say that, it must mean she hasn't been properly satisfied in a long time. Okay, bro, I'm gonna spice some stuff up, guys.
I'll tell you what we can do about that. Bear with me for a second. One evening, come round, because I want to show you some stuff anyway. I've got an aquarium, whatever, you're going to love it. But anyway, come round and we'll pick some. I've got candles, you know, there's aroma
I want to see where this is going.
Right.
and very nice music. So think of a track you really like, maybe
Okay.
something like The Weeknd. We'll put that on,
Amazing.
and give me like 3 to 5 minutes to show you what I can do. You'll love it. And it doesn't take long. That's the benefit.
It's a joke, right?
I don't know. You'll see.
Okay.
Please, someone can go back. Please, please, please. No! Wait, what?
Up the ante sexually and say things like this, and you need
I was
to
trying to
be
be-
able to
I was
respond
trying to fuck
in
it
the
up
right way.
for the
One of the
entertainment.
options is to be playfully tongue-in-cheek about it, but in a way that shows confidence. So that will work. So
Hey?
yeah, when I'm single, I'm definitely on dates because it's the best.
Well, go on then,
chance
the boys.
to
We got that.
meet girls, and you know, see if anyone would be good for a serious relationship. But what kind of qualities do you like in a man?
Oh, actually, numerous
Many?
qualities. Yeah, but
Okay.
I think the most important are that he is honest and
Oh, dear.
trustworthy.
Oh no. No, I'm joking.
It's not about
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, of course, I would like someone very responsible
Yeah.
and very manly, someone who can
Manly, like
handle.
Arnold Schwarzenegger and shooting people and
no.
tattoos and.
I don't mean the appearance. I mean
Okay.
the inner world, right? The character.
I like this girl a bit. The
Oh,
fact,
like-
no, I lie, nah.
define
She's like video
things
games. Fuck that girl. Fuck this
yeah,
girl.
really
Not a-
strong
fuck this
character.
girl.
Ickling and stuff
Yeah,
like
and
that.
I like smart guys, obviously. That's very important.
Well, okay, cool. Sounds like you're talking about someone.
Are you really?
Yeah. Do you know what kind of girls I like?
Oh, what were we gonna
I
say?
don't know. I can guess beautiful girls, probably.
I like blonde, brown eyes. I'm
Okay.
joking. No, of course, you know, the physical appearance is important to start with, and
well.
then, no, I'm going to be honest, right? You said you like honest guys, so I'm
Yes,
not going
I
to
do.
start lying immediately. So definitely physical appearance is important, and then after that, intelligence, curiosity, of course, honesty, like you said. And I like them to be actually quite different from me, so that they can tell me something different.
Yeah, that's
And,
interesting.
Yeah,
I like it too.
but as you know, we agree it's quite hard to find someone.
Yeah, it is. It's very hard.
Damn, that was kind of a deep conversation, guys. So, A, ask her what grade she would get in kissing high school. Damn, be pounced on her and supply her with a kiss. What? Did you know what time it is? Time to kiss. Kiss one cheek, then one other, then kiss her. Tell her she looks like a baby lamb, then tickle her, then kiss her. Huh? What? I think it's kind of cute though. I'm gonna try this.
You know what? You're just adorable. Look at you, like a little baby lamb.
Oh, thank you.
In fact,
Oh, we in
you're
there.
so shy. Exactly like a little baby lamb.
Oh,
Has anyone ever told you that before?
no, never.
I'm going to save you in my phone as Kate.
Okay, don't say
little
that.
Baby lamb. Playfulness, laughing goes quite well with seduction.
I don't care, man.
So this is not
we
a
got
bad
it
option.
in. We
It just
got
could
it
be a little
in.
bit better.
Let's fucking go. I don't care. I don't care if I end off the game with a
Ideally, we want
Casanova.
nighttime plus
I don't
drinks,
fucking
right?
care. I
To
love you,
make sure
Richard,
the
man.
date
You're the
goes as
man.
well as
I'll see you in the
possible.
next
So-
game, man. Oh my guys. That episode was
So many
alright to be
people
honest.
sit
It wasn't
opposite each
too
other on
like
first dates,
crazy,
and
like
it
with some
gets
crazy ass
really awkward.
options.
Congratulations, you
But,
made it.
hold
You
on.
got all the way to the end and completed all 10 levels. Now, there is an even better ending if you go through and you complete them all with 5-star ratings, plus get 50% completion, but it will be worth your while, so I suggest you go and do it. As a reward for completing the game, I'm going to give you a few secrets in the making of it. Now, did you notice this? That there's a scene with a girl called Alexa, and there's another one called Jenna. We're talking about the club dance floor and the girl on street, and also
Yeah.
Did you notice that that's actually the same girl? That's actually
What?
Shanna Vincent. Something else in the game is that in the friend-to-girlfriend level, Lilia, the girl in it, is actually my friend. She's my friend since 2012.
That's cool.
And so a lot of the stuff in that level is true, like her going on to a design course. Finally,
Nice.
maybe most shocking is that the girl Kate is actually my wife.
Oh.
I don't know, about 6 months ago. So you didn't know that, and that's kind
Good
of
on
like
you.
a silly little reward for you.
I hope she likes video games though.
Go a little bit further.
You're making a fucking video game,
best
buddy.
possible ending. Then I've got an even
You made a
better
video game.
surprise for you. So maybe go ahead and do that. But again, thank you so much for playing, and I hope you really loved the game.
Well, y'all heard it from the best, from Richard La Ruina. He said if we complete all of it with at least 50%, we'll get a secret ending. So if y'all want me to do that, I'll be most happy to do that. But yeah, anyway guys, hope y'all did enjoy this series. We'll be going on Super Seducer 2 shortly after I post all these. So I'm kind of pre-recording these right now, but all these should be pushed out and uploaded pretty much soon. But yeah, anyway guys, hope y'all did enjoy this series. Hopefully I'll catch y'all on the next one, guys. And yeah guys, take care guys. Peace.
Might get a crib out of Tokyo. No lie, no cap, no Pinocchio. Money tick tock like a rolling. She ride me just like a rodeo. She die for me just like a Romeo. She'd fly to me just for the cameo. I can see the future like an oracle. Well, you think she late? That's adorable.